Couple things with the Sharp Roku TV that is sold exclusively at Best Buy. I was kind of looking for some things out there and I couldn't find a whole lot. There were like 2 other videos out here on YouTube, but one was a setup and one was just talking about random stuff. So I just kind of wanted to show some of the basics. Your best bet when you set everything up is to download the Roku TV app. I have this on a tablet here, on your phone or your tablet, because it's just so much simpler when you are going to set everything up. Once you bring up the login information, type it on your tablet or your phone. It is so much quicker, so much easier than like trying to move this little mouse thing around. So this is the home screen. When you turn it on, we have everything set up already. It's also the home screen on your remote. We just have an antenna TV. This the only downside is we haven't figured out how to make it like autoplay the antenna TV. Otherwise you have everything that's set up. You can kind of go through different channels that you have, that you've downloaded, any sort of apps that you want. Because I have rabbit ears, I use Hulu and Netflix a lot, and honestly, that's all I need. I get the 4 major networks plus the WB, whatever you want to call it in some areas, and honestly, it works just fine for us. The big thing, though, is we scanned the channels, and then we couldn't figure out how to go and get rid of the ones that we don't watch. Especially if you're doing rabbit ears, you're going to have a bunch of PBS things. So here you've got your different, if you download different things, you can go through your stuff here, anything that you've got on here, but the settings are what you are going to use here as far as to go through the different things. You're going to go to TV inputs, and then from there, this is where you can add, remove. You can see that I'm not using HDMI 2 or 3 at the current moment in time. You know, eventually you may have different things plugged in there. You can rename things. Here is where you are going to change your things. So easily, you can just go through and decide. Well, after you scroll over, you decide, and it's nice that it gives you kind of that picture-in-picture. It shows you what's on there, so if you're not quite 100% sure, here I've had rabbit ears for long enough that I know what the main channels are that I want to hide. So it's really nice that I can go through and I can hide, or I can show, like, see, these are my main PBS channels, or they don't always come in very well. So that's how you would go through and change what it is that you're doing. Hide, show the channels that you want. You may not want the extra, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 channels. You may just want the regular 0.1, but that is how you're going to hide your channel lineup. And this, again, is connect something, set up the input, and it will go through and you can name it. I like that it gives you these, so if you've got multiple gaming systems, you know exactly which one you're tapping into and stuff like that. You hit the home button, boom, automatically goes back to home. You can do that when you're in stuff as well. We haven't really found a whole lot of cool apps for the most part. Spotify, you do need to have the paid program. Pandora is your normal, and it has really good sound. YouTube, you're going to, no matter what you do, you're going to kick straight over to it. What I do like about this is that anytime you're on a tablet, you've got YouTube up, there's a little icon that shows up in the corner that says send to TV, boom. Takes a couple minutes because it's got to open the YouTube app on here and then pop it up there. But other than that, like, it's amazing to be able to just send stuff to the thing without having to use like a Chromecast or any other sort of specialty stick. The only downside I have found to this is you can turn the power on and off. You can turn the power off with your remote here. See if I can get it to focus. But you cannot turn it on. So the button is actually right back here. If you ever need to know, your on-off button is right here, just behind. It's an inset little circle about yay big. So yeah, there's that. It's been a great TV. Even with antenna, it's been awesome. We have loved everything that we've had with it, all the apps. Everything's just been awesome with it, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for a smart TV. Price point is under $400 for a 50-inch. And like I said, the quality, the color, everything is amazing on it. So check it out.